Yeah, bro, I can't be doing that shit, bro. I can't be doing that shit, bro. This shit is not good, bro. I can't be doing that shit. I'm having dreams about them old ass not bro family and shit, bro. Now, here's the difference, right, between me and the way I was living last time, the way I was living, and the way that I'm living now. You know what I'm saying? Here's the here's the difference. Difference is I'm actually um I'm doing different shit, like which means like it's not just all like negative. It's not all negative, like you know what I'm saying, like reaction. It's not like everything is like oh boo hoo me and all of this. There's actually different things that I'm doing to actually increase my own worth and value. Like before you get into a branding, before you get into a business and all of that, you have to have your own value and worth. Because if you're a piece of shit, but you run a business that's good, your business is gonna be good, but you yourself is still gonna be a piece of shit. And that's what I mean by like a lot of rich people who fail. Like I said, you look at like all kinds of companies, you know, LLCs fail or only do mediocre because the person themselves, they're not up to par. They settle at a level and then they didn't, that was it. So, but me personally though, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, there's things that I need to do me personally before I can ever, even dream of, you know, doing what I really want to do, which is get into this technology, into this entryway that's the field of IT. You know what I'm saying? And I have to do things for me. And it's already begun. But what I'm telling you is that's a threat to this old narc that I've been living with. And that's also a lifestyle. That's a complete opposite that I was living. Because when I was living with them old narcs, it was a warning though, because I was still working on my IT. I was getting customers, I was getting laptops, I was getting phones, I was still fixing computers, I was still all into computer. I'm doing fresh installs, I'm finding new software, I'm bootlegging software, of course, still because I'm broke at this point. But it was a warning. It's like I'm not about to sit around. It's like they like everything is like I don't want to say a surprise. Everything is like, oh, we didn't know. Yes, you did. I told you this was gonna happen. I don't see, what's the crying about? Like everybody told you this is going to happen. And now that it's happening, now you want to cry. We all told you get ready, and you didn't get ready. You took it as a comedy. Oh no, this ain't real. Oh no, this ain't gonna happen. Then it turned around and happened, and now all of a sudden you was there, and you crying. Come on, man. You can't be true. You couldn't be real with yourself. You couldn't be true about your life. No, but the narc shit got started though because I start this new job tomorrow. And to me, I already know I'm not gonna be there. Probably no longer than a month. I know this. Because I'm already getting other um I'm already getting other um um replies. I'm already getting other, replies and stuff from other jobs and stuff like that. And they coming and they talking to me. They like, yo, so what's up? You know what I'm saying? You trying to, what's up? Call me back, text me back. And I'm not gonna call them or text them back until um, I get at least one paycheck from this spring coat job. Cause I already did put in the effort. I already went to the agency. I did all that. I might as well try to get a full check from them at least before I leave. I want to try to get a couple checks, but I know it's not the job for me. I already know it's not the job for me. I know I'm not gonna be able to work that job because It's way too physical. Like way too physical for me. Already slipped the disc in my back, already hurt my back. Working at the same fucking company, Sprinko. Had to go to fucking back therapy, all that shit. So I know I'm not gonna be able to do that shit for longer than a few weeks, if not a month. So already, no, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. Um, and then two, um, yeah, it's like the same reason. It's the same reason, man. You know, my body is not, my body is not built the same. My body is not built the same, bro. My body is crumpled. Like whatever them narcs done did to me, dude, they done traumatized me out of my own fucking bones and shit, out of my own fucking skin and shit. They done traumatized me. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't have time, to debate whether or not I'm doing what I gotta do for me. I don't have the time. I mean, I do feel bad for you though. I'm sorry for you. But I don't have time to debate with you though. Like if that's what you believe, that's what you believe. I'm not about to argue with you. I'm about to argue with you about what I gotta do for me. I know what I got. I know what's good for me. So when stuff start coming along and start happening for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear all that crying. But you didn't tell us it was gonna happen. Yeah, I did. You didn't believe it. You was the one stuck. Well, I don't see what you're talking about. Okay, bro, you ain't got to see what I'm talking about. But when it starts happening, that's gonna be a whole nother story. So I understand though, man. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Um, like I said, it's just plenty for me to be doing. There's plenty for me to be doing. Like I said, I still ain't worked out or nothing. I still ain't really gotten to that book, that A plus, but I did get into it, but I'm nowhere near finished with it. Nowhere near feeling confident for the essay. Um, it's just it's just too much, man, for me to be focused on right now. It's too much. Like I said, my car, I still gotta get it out. You know what I'm saying? Um, I gotta hit this store now to make these lunches up for next week so that I could go ahead and, have that prepared so I could just reach in the fridge, grab the shit and just head out to work and not be worried about it. Cause it's, like I said, it's like 10, 12 hour shifts at that job. It's not, you know, it's not fucking, it's not 5 hours, 4 hours, like the other job I was working. This is 10, 12 hours. So ain't no such thing as popping a couple almonds or, you know, eat a quick little soup. Like, nah, you need to make lunch, break, you know what I'm saying? Put something in your body. You're gonna fucking die or pass out. So, but, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get like a couple checks out of this real quick. Like I said, get that car, pay that ticket. Mainly, I will go get my shit back since I pawned my Switch, my Nintendo Switch yesterday. I pawned it, which did the video, probably posted it if you seen it, whatever. But yeah, man, this ain't for the games. This is not for this ain't for the software and shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not fucking easy. You know what I'm saying? At all. So it's not good, bro. It's just, but these narcs though, bro, they playing a very, very simple. It's kindergarten, it's baby blocks, like I keep telling you. It's the daycare, but it's very, very evil. It's very dark, and nobody wants to be around me. Nobody wants to talk. People think they can use me and they can do anything they want with me. Then when I start punishing them or when I start using them, then they start getting upset. We didn't. That's why I lost the last job. Mr. George. Oh, I didn't know you was gonna be this smart, Mr. George. That's who I am. So you mean to tell me I can't use you to exercise these old ass knocks out of my life? if that's the case, you right. I might as well leave. And that's why I kept saying I should have left before I got fired. I should have been left. I knew this a month in advance, a few months in advance. This lady, certain people are for them people, and some people are against them people. And I've been scouring the city looking for people who are against them people. Against them people. I don't want to work for them people. They don't do nothing. I live with them 6 years. I gave them all the chances they was gonna get. They had every opportunity to do anything they ever wanted to do. And all they did was poop, boop, and peep, peep, and everything is candy land and all. That's all they ever did. I'm like, you do understand with this opportunity, what I'm doing here. And all they wanted to do was keep playing. All they wanted to do was keep, well, we want to be a rap video. Well, we want to be the hood. Oh, bro, that ain't how that work. Then you go out there and find out it's not halfway what you imagine, what you thought it was or whatever. And you start getting upset, start getting mad. So no, bro. Ain't nobody about to do that shit, man. You had your chance. Now you want to track me down and pull my life down. Cause you still shitty and I'm elevating. And you want to steal what I'm doing and steal my techniques. That ain't about to happen. So I'm just scouring the city, man, looking for a place where they don't like them people. And they with me. And because of the city I'm from, the sellout rate is tremendous. This is a place where people sell out quicker than anything ever. So them narcs are technically at home. But I'm from here. I'm trying to give things a chance. Like I say, I could easily, work a demeaning job, play a role for 6 months to a year, like I already proved, and save up and get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, man, what I'm about to do is I need a break from this place. I need a break. Is what I need. I don't even know why this thing just shut off. It was really weird. Just went on standby mode. Receiver went on standby mode, strangely. That was weird. Anyway, yeah, I need a I need a break from this place, man, because I feel like this. I came from I feel like this. I came from um after dealing with them, I feel like I came from out of them narcs, 2019, the end of 2019, right at the holiday time. Went to jail. I did not get out for another 6 months. Missed everything. Christmas, birthday. I said all this already. So I did all of that. I feel like I came out 6 months. Then I did CBCF for the next 3 to 4 months. So it was almost a year with this system shit. You know what I'm saying? CBCF is like a not a halfway house, but it's like when you get out of jail and you just out and but they trying to get you ready for the public because you've been sitting in jail for whatever however much time. And it's really for niggas who went to prison. I don't even know why I even went to CBCF. Really for niggas who really done murder somebody or burglarize some shit. And I ain't did none of that shit. So I'm trying to figure all of that out still to this day. How did I end up at it? But so I did all of that. Then I came, I went to my mom's. Now that's where all that narcissism should have ended. It's right where it should have ended. When I went to my mother's house, I should have been put back to normal on my back on my normal schedule. Being G, being George, being napalm, getting back into his music, working a little job. That's when all that normal shit should start happening. Got a job. Because it's nothing for me to do the basics. You have to understand I've been raised to do the basics in life already. That's already the easy part. The hard part is keeping it. When you get an apartment, how long is you gonna keep it? When you get an apartment, are you just gonna live in the apartment for the rest of your life? Or are you gonna get a better job and update your education some and get you a house and then you grow from there? But getting the basics has been this little to me. This easy. Moving to my mom's did not happen. You wanna know why? Because whatever this shit is doing around here in the city, whoever is married to a creep or whoever is dealing with some, hooligans out here or some shenanigans, whoever's doing this type of shit, they can't see clearly. They can't really deal with real people. It's like they block off your real radar. It's like they stop you from seeing what life really is, and they get you to see what you know what I'm saying. So that's what happened with my mother. I'm sitting here telling her like I need help. She's sitting here telling me like you gonna get it here, and I'm like, wow, okay. And the rest of that time went like that. Then I go to my dad's, and it's the same story. He suckered me in because I'm thinking, um, I'm thinking he's still the same him. I'm like, well, I know this been a good business dude, even ever since I could remember. And that's the only reason I agreed to live, because I was about to go to the shelter. I was about to head to the homeless shelter. He was like, no, you got the job, Roy. I'm like, yeah. That's the first thing out of his mouth. Well, I heard you working. I'm like, man, I should have known it was a scam from there. I should have known he was scheming from there. So yeah, pay me X amount every week, pay me X amount a month, every 2 weeks. Yeah, so I'm giving him 400, 500 everywhere increment. Turning out he a phony. He only playing against scam games. So everybody playing like a scam game. And I'm like, nah, I really need help. I can't play no scam game because my mind is too fucked up. I'm not about to try to play a big, huge scam, give a government scam game, and my mind can't even think. That's how niggas get fucked up and got. That's how it's happening. Or you fuck up and have fucked up ass babies, or you don't fuck with the wrong female. That's how this shit is happening. Cause you think you doing something in your mind, you know you ain't really doing it, you lying. This is how this shit got fucked up, I'm telling you. So I went to my mom's, the narc shit should have been over. The old family shit, the old ex ghost shit should have been over. It wasn't, cause she was in the narc system herself with her husband. Go to my dad's, he done turned into one of the narc. I'm not knowing, he's such a great actor. I'm thinking he the same old dad. I'm thinking he one of these business dudes. Oh, okay, well that's like a good old fashioned business dude. He ain't switch up. He seemed legit. Turns out he one of them. He one of them. One of them sellout people. Only out for $1, not really caring about nothing. Not really thinking about his son, his family, or nothing. So I don't leave him. He kicked me out twice. First time he kicked me out, I went down to the shelter. Went down 2100, but he still paid charging me for storage. As I told you by now, fucking ex-narc family dropped off 5% of my stuff out of all the rest, 95% of the shit they threw away. I'm like, why would y'all? I might as well throw it all away. What's the point of you throwing? What's the point of you know what I'm saying? Dropping off anything. I go back to the shelter. I'm giving him $100 a month for like a month, a couple months. He come back, oh, take me back, oh, I feel like you learned the lesson. I'm like, man, I don't even want to go back to this nigga house. But these dudes at the shelter, they talking to me like, man, you might as well go on back to your dad's house. I don't know why you think it's sweet out here. Go on back to your dad's house. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna try this nigga again, but I'm gonna really make a real situation out of it. Like, cause by now I told you my mother wasn't charging me. She was only making me buy food, and she was only making me buy um, she was only making me buy food, and she was only making me buy nothing else, and my clothes and shit. So like that's why I had like them fresh coats and Timbs and all of that, and Xbox and like all of this. Could afford all of that because she wasn't charging me rent. She was like, you gotta buy your own food though. And that even still kind of made me mad because I'm like, it's my mother. Like, y'all house packed with food. Why I gotta buy my own food? But I guess that was like a lesson or whatever. So I got thousands of dollars saved. I got maybe about $5,000, $6,000 just off that because I'm over there for like 6 months and I'm working, getting paid like 11, 12 an hour at that time. So they gave us a pay raise by the time I moved with my dad, getting like 13, 14 an hour. He charged me though. He like, yeah, it's gonna be, we gonna be cool for $100. So I'm like, all right. He kicked me out once he goes to the shelter. You don't feel like you don't do listen. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and listen to these street niggas going back to my dad's house and try to make something out of it though. I don't want to try to leave. A month later, he gets upset, kicks me out again. So I'm back at the shelter. Now, um, the narc shit increases because now they feel like they won. The old ass narc family, now they relishing in victory. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we got his family to believe he don't want to be in that end. All this and all that, because that's what they do. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, all right. Now, what I learned about these old narcs, they don't know about like long run shit. They don't know about that. They don't know about right now type shit either. Like they don't pay attention to certain shit. It's amazing to me that they so irrelevant. It's like ridiculous. Like to me, because they don't really pay attention to what anybody else is paying attention to. I can't believe it. But somehow they trick like they're using me to trick people and all of this and all that. And ever since then, it's been hell. Like I said, I'm at the shelter, man. I'm at the shelter for maybe about 2 months, but I'm doing shit. I'm like on the move. I'm working and shit. I'm coming in. The little shelter staff noticing it like, oh, okay. Like I said, I'm not begging for no attention from no staff or nobody. I'm just there, like, I'm about to stack up and move the fuck out of here. I'm not about to be in no shelter. Fuck this shit. Meanwhile, my father still charged me for mail and rent. Mail and storage. I'm like, dude, your basement is leaky. My stuff got destroyed in your basement. My clothes got mold damage. I had to throw 2, 3 bags of clothes away because your basement. But you charging me stuff. I'm like, all right, man. Then he charged me mail fee like he a PO box. I'm like, all right, bro, you just narked out. I don't trust nobody. So I do this, man. I'm at the shelter, man. I'm stacking up. They like, yeah, okay. One of the staff pulled me to the side on the weekends. He like, yeah, okay. We see, what you've been doing, blue, blue, blue. We see you out of the rigmarole. Here go a voucher to go to Harbor Light. I'm like, Harbor Light? He's like, yeah. And I've been hearing stories about Harbor Light or whatever. I'm like, man, this shit about to be some bullshit. So I go to Harbor Light. It wasn't really no bullshit. It's a lot of rigmarole. Like I say, if you go into these places and you have a goal and motive and shit, and you're not about to just let nobody just run the scans, they will give you any. I don't gonna say they give you anything, but they will. You know what I'm saying? They won't play you like a 100% chump, cause they see you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. They see you doing you and shit. Like they see that you got a goal and a motive. And that's how I walked in at Harbor Light. And the program leader was like, oh yeah, I see you working. You didn't have a problem. He going crazy. He give me the thing, give me the lecture, he give me the room and bump. And from there, it was going like that for about a year. I kept the job. So I worked my jobs maybe about 6 months apiece. Granted, the narc shit. But of course, it was all type of weird ass shit going on. It's all kind of people who think they can play me and use me because whatever these old narc families is making me look like, or whatever air they putting out, or whatever they controlling throughout these people's minds, through whatever sex and drugs and food and finances, and they using resources to make me look like somebody I'm not. Oh yeah, that's the whole not already. Almost got into a couple of fights over that Harbor Light. When people tried to steal from me, use me, overrun me, treat me like a chump. And like I say, they only doing this because I'm not no street lord type. You have to understand. I'm not no gang lord. I'm like a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be out. looking for trouble and, whoa, I'm a beast, I'm the one dogging people. That ain't me. So they think they can pick on me and they think they can continually keep using me every day. And I try telling them, like, I don't know why you think like that. I don't know why you think like that towards me. All I do is what I'm supposed to do. That's all I do. I don't think I'm bigger. I don't think I'm better. I don't think I'm huge. I just do what I have to do as a person, as who I am as an individual. You know, and they pick on me because they think, you know, I'm like free meat. Oh, he ain't gonna never own these streets. Oh, he ain't gonna never own these guns. Oh, he ain't gonna never own these losers. Look what I can do. I can make you look like a chump. I had them laughing at you. And it's getting them fucked up because, like, the way I'm using them and dogging them, like I told, I'm crushing a whole entire. I'm not caring about it. I want respect over a check. You have to understand. If I'm gonna work somewhere, dude, I told you, dude, the plan was to get a job. I told you. I don't care what job it is either. I really almost don't even care how much you pay. But I need something I can focus on outside of these walls. Because I can't be cooped up in here all day. That's gonna drive me crazy. That's number one. This floor is cool, but it's pretty crazy. I done seen crazier floors in this building. I done seen crazier buildings in public housing. But it's crazy around here. Don't get me wrong, it can get vicious around here. So, but I can't be up in here all day. That's number one. Number two, um, I need to keep my head in another place. So I need to keep my mind focused on another facility, another group of people. Like, people need to witness me and how I'm living. If I'm noticing these narcs, if you by yourself, they want to eat your ass alive until you dead, until you are gone. They're gonna eat you forever if you by yourself. And that's what they did with my mama. They knew she wasn't working outdoors. They knew she wasn't really no outgoing. I mean, she outgoing, but they knew she wasn't really no, you know, I'm outside kind of person. Like, I explained all of this on older videos. We wasn't no show off people. We outside, we the hood. That was never us. We had our own style, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you either respected it or you didn't. And they picking and choosing us on some bullshit type, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's fucking up. It's fucking up, man. But that's the goal. That was the goal. To keep the job, get the fucking certification. Certification, get a slightly better job after getting certification. The job is a job. At the end of the day, nobody wants to be there. Nobody wants to be there. So I don't, understand, like, what's the complication. But I told you though, these narcs, they don't want me to have nothing, bro. They don't even want me to have a cardboard box to sleep in, bro. The only way they living is if I'm dying. Understand this. Whatever this connection is, I'm clearly effortlessly beating them at it because they always setting up some cheap ass. They always setting up some bullshit. But that's not my fault. Like, y'all look that dude like that. I didn't make y'all look at dude like that. Y'all chose to play the game. Y'all chose to do the gamble. And guess what's about to happen? You're going to lose. Because I can't afford to lose. I don't know about you. I can't afford to lose, man. I'm sorry, man. It's not about to happen. So I feel sorry. But no, anyway. So I'm at the harbor light, keep a job. Do this for like a year. I think my jobs are running, like I said, 3 to 4 months, or no, like 4 to 5 months apiece. I'm keeping the job for quite longer and longer. A lot of jobs weren't lasting long up until I started learning, like, okay, these little narc people, you gotta kind of like play a role with them, kind of stay under the radar. You can't really be who you can't really do nothing. Can't really be who you are. You can't really do nothing with them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of just play coy, and let people get away with certain shit, which was not raised like that. I can't see my own blood just letting somebody just get away. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yeah, okay, you could treat me like a little monkey. And like I said, a job is not no problem with me. Cause you had to think, you are a monkey. If you work for McDonald's, you work for Wendy, you a monkey. Do you own Wendy? Do you even know where the beef patties are coming from? Did you see how they made that cheese? Everything you touching is like a dream to you. So you should not care. You are the monkey. But when you clock out, that's when you should learn your own life. And that's what I keep explaining to people. Like, you can't keep getting these same jobs over and over and then keep expecting like for something to change if you don't learn the lesson that comes with having a job. And the lesson that comes with having a job is you don't own the company. I don't care how many paychecks, how much money you done made off the company. I don't even care if you build your own company off of a company. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you work for a company, but then you go to school and you get a degree. I don't care what you do. You don't own that company. You will be nothing but a gear in that company. You will not be the whole machine ever. But especially black people, we have a problem with working a job and then automatically thinking we own the company. We have a problem with working a job and then thinking we automatically bigger than everybody because we done got some paycheck or because we can buy Popeyes or cook food or buy clothes. Like we got a problem like that. And we can't wait to get the damn degree. We can't wait to get the damn ownership because we feel like we already owed and entitled. We owe this shit already. We entitled to these positions. This is our shit. Everybody's ripped our shit off, which is true, but you have to go a better route to proving. You have to prove it now. You can't just talk about it no more. And it takes a long time to prove it. We're in a different age. You have to take the real steps. Get a job, work the job 6 months to a year, solidify it. Okay, you had the job for a year. Now I can believe that you can keep a job. But in the meantime, I hope you study some type of trade or some type of other skill. Hope you got your own skills on the side of just working. Because if you only working, it's over. Or just flip burger, it's over. That's your only skill. You ain't going nowhere. Matter of fact, robots about to start taking over and flipping burgers. So I don't know. You see Walmart and already started self checkout. We don't need no cashier. So I'm just saying, like before we go through get into all of that, you need to have your own skill. And you need to make it a class too. Now, carpentry, fixing cars, all of that is cool. But me personally, computers don't fix themselves. They don't. If your computer just stop working, you need somebody to look at. If your computer got a virus, you need to have somebody to look at. If you want some software on the low, you need somebody to install it for you. So that's where I'm at. And to me, that's as good as fixing cars and doing carpentry. Because you can build computers for people and sell them. You fix somebody's computer, you can get paid nicely. It take one good person to find out that you're good at your job. You do hair, they get on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, and they talking about it. Oh shit, girl, this girl laid me out. Now you get all these followers off that one person. Oh shit, I want to do my shit. Oh, she did that shit. Oh, I want. Here they come. You get 10 people in your inbox that quick. 100 a head. It's $1,000. So I mean, come on, man. But you can't even do all of that when you got these narc people making everything a fucking stink bomb. I mean, and I keep being mean and ignorant about it because I don't see no other use. I don't sell keys. I don't sell drugs. I'm not even interested in that. I know where that goes already. Ho did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that. I'm not interested in that. That's the only thing I can see them for. Is okay, you off the radar for sure. Don't know, believe ain't nobody looking your way. As long as them old narc people, the old narc family is on you, nobody's looking your way. So what you doing? Since you off the radar, I was like, the only thing I can think of is sell drugs. and pimp and extort, but I'm not into all of that. There's bad karma that come with that type of shit. And that's not a future proof position for me. Cause how many hoes can you pimp before their walls get dropped out? Before the hoe end up running away or playing you, it always ends. Don't I've never seen a successful pimp. I've never seen a successful drug lord. Cause even if you did, let's say if you do sell keys, right, for 10 years or whatever, 5 years, and you got this dope bag, you got this dope mansion, you got 10 cars, like you living like a real star, a real mob boss. You still living paranoid as fuck. Cause one of your little bottle feeders might want to try to kill you or rob you. Like you always thinking paranoid. You never at peace with that kind of life. And it's the same with a pimp on them crazy hoes, especially today in 2022. The hoes think they the pimp. Yeah, but I'm fucked you up and killed you. So no, bro, I'm not interested. Nah, I can't make that a main line of income or a main line of life, a main position in life. Yo, just shoot drugs. I can't do it. I was brought up to, just have common sense. If you need money or what pays money, a job. That's just the way I was raised up. A lot of people don't agree with that. I don't give a fuck what they agree with. They ain't living my life. You suck dick, all I care. You be sucking frog dicks. Like I keep telling you that you ain't doing, you ain't, what you eating ain't making me shit. Keep telling you, so you keep on talking, but you're not living my life. You're not going through what I'm going through. It's to thine own self be true. How do you feel true? Why you keep looking over here? So anyway, Harbor Light going great for the most part. I am getting into little scuffles and scandals, but it's going alright. I get the voucher, they like, yo man, they finally done called. CMHA done called. We rounding up some of y'all, getting y'all up out of here. I'm like, oh yeah? They like, yeah. I'm like, cool. Um, I do that. Um, they like, okay, you ready? I'm like, yeah. So I fill out the application. They take me down to some building on the east side. They're like, okay, here's what it's gonna be. We gonna call y'all when it's ready. I'm like, okay, cool. We wait for like 2 months, 3 months. They never call. I'm like, that's some bullshit. I'm like, that's some whole ass shit. This is in the summer. This is like May, April, May. They do this. I'm like, this is some whole ass shit. They like, man, that was some bullshit at that first building. But another building has called us and told us, we about to round y'all up and get y'all out of here. I'm like, okay. So we go down to the second building. This building is on the west side, which is where I'm residing now. And they said, yeah, they said the same thing. Okay, when the buildings are ready, when the apartments are ready, we're gonna call you. I didn't believe them. I'm like, nope, because the last building said that I'm gonna be stuck at Harbor Life forever, or stuck at Harbor Life until I can stop going enough and move my own. Be paying real rent, $550, whatever, 600. Um, it was taking a long time. Still at Harbor Light. It was taking a while. Um, yeah, it was like 2 months later, cause I just gave up. I kept putting in little notices though. My case manager was like, all right, so what's up? You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all still gonna hit me up, or I'm just putting in my little notice, but I ain't got no stock in that. I know CMHA tell you anything these days. They do anything. They like, no, they gonna call, they gonna call. A couple months later, they called. They was like, well, come sign your lease. This is like September, I think, maybe just before October started. So I came down, I signed the lease, got the key, and I made the video. Y'all seen the rest. But I'm noticing though, man. This video was mainly about them narcs and like that narc family, and I can't get away from them because the culture of this city is easily waivable. It's like easily malleable, easily they easily swindled and tricked. And those seem to be like the only people that these narcs can really pull are like the fiends, the dope addicts, like anybody who know they just not living a good life. That's the only way that this ex old family that's stalking me, that's the only way that they can get over on people is by using people that's like below the bar in life. And it's like me, I'm at a high risk because I never put myself above the bar, but because I know I have my own, uh, I'm not perfect either. I like to slack off. I like to fuck off. I like to do all that shit too. I mean, I don't smoke dope rocks and nothing to pop pills and all that shit. But I like to have the occasional, you know what I'm saying? I like to roll a whole ace, roll 4, 5 blunts up, get fucked up. That's like a pastime. That's like what we used to do in colleges and shit, school and shit. We used to do that in the hood and shit. Make the shit scary, have some females over and shit. See, watch them act stupid, play some music. Just like a pastime. It's like a, you know what I'm saying? It's like a party session. But you have to understand that it's people who use that shit as a day-to-day lifestyle. It's not just a pastime. They smoking blunts, nigga, because they really cannot function or survive without it. They getting drunk as fuck because their body really do not function without liquor. They really do not feel like themselves without the drugs. So you have to understand those are the people that these ex and they keep continually trying to turn me into one of these people. You have to understand just because they see me drink every day, smoke every day, they think I'm one of these people. No, I'm doing that because your life sucks. If my quality of life was increased, I wouldn't have to smoke or drink, which I already noticed. I'm already eating halfway better. I don't eat half as much gluten and salt and shit. And I'm already feeling 100 times better just by living here for a month. I'm already appreciative. Already. I already detoxed myself. Now, it's not a full detox, of course, but. So then, man, long story short, man, now I'm here. I've been here for like a month and a half, man, 2 months, man. And I done already lost the job that I had that I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna keep. Because I had dealt with so much shit there. I put up with everybody's crap. I did what anybody asked. I wasn't like a bullshit worker. She was doing pretty much what I asked her. Just, be honest about it. And she was being brutally honest. Like, George, you good? It's the same story at every job. You good, George? Whatever that girl doing, it's too crazy for me. Whatever that old man is doing, he's trying to teach you. Well, I thought he was trying to teach you. He only using you. It's just over and over. And the hoods say the same thing. You cool as shit, bro. What? We don't understand. This receiver keeps shutting off for some strange reason. I don't understand why. But yeah, man. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting to my wits end about it. My probation is about to be over in February. So at that point, I can travel. That's all I can tell you. So I can start traveling and really start, because this city, they already brainwashed into something. They zonked out into something. And these narcs have a one here. The narcs they're in control. So I need to go somewhere where it's narc free. That's like the best way I can say it. So yeah, man. I'm gonna do that with no money. Who knows? Do I hitchhike? Do I hitchhike? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just leave this box behind? Hell no. I'm gonna try to pay it up for like a couple months. Give them a couple of money orders in advance. You know, and say good riddance. Say good riddance, bro. But what am I about to do now? I was about to catch the busway to Bedford with this vacuum because they wanted it, but then they turned around and said, "Is it cordless?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh, we don't want it." I'm like, "Okay." Now I don't have to catch the busway out to Bedford, thank goodness, because I don't feel like doing that. And this lady had these speakers on here that I'm about to go and get. Yeah, I'm always buying speakers and shit, even when I don't need them. So, about to go grab these, and I'm about to go to the store because I got to get the money ordered and get groceries, get lunch for next week, and everything else. So, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna continue watching Black Ink Crew, figure out why this receiver keeps shutting down, and that's it. So, to the next one. Peace out.